Sorry.
Well, I mean, we're all talking about our favorite sports time of the year, arguably, right? The spring. You got NHL and NBA coming into the playoff push. You got the NFL draft. Arguably, my favorite sporting event of the year is right around the corner, and that's the 2022 Masters.
Hello, friends.
Live from my guest.
You are live. You are. No, that's, yeah. But yeah, what's up? What's up? Is that coming out then? That's
Yeah.
April?
Yeah, second weekend of April.
All right.
There's going to be one marquee name not on the field this year, and that's big lefty Phil Mickelson. Was announced the other day that he'll be a ex-champion not playing. He kind of landed on that list. Sam, I think your phone is
it my phone?
doing something there.
That was a big difference right there.
Yeah. Anyway, must have been an important message from upstairs.
Does that have a lot to do with like the whole what was country that he was talking about?
The Saudi Arabia Golf League that was trying to compete with the PGA Tour. They were trying to recruit players over and pay them more money than the PGA Tour can pay.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
I believe so. I mean, he's already publicly taken a brief hiatus from the game of golf to focus on his social life and doing things that he wants to do as a man, apparently this late in his life. And I think a lot of that has to do with his lack of sponsorship. He's losing sponsors over some of these comments that were made. I guess it was supposed to go in an autobiography, and the comments he made thought that they were, off camera, off the table, and they leaked, and I think you were kind of seeing the consequences for such comments.
I'm not a big Phil Mickelson fan, so I don't really care, and I'm glad that he's suffering, to be honest with you, because I really don't like him at all. But I get from That's like a
really does he have a punchable face like Joe Burrow?
He has a punchable face for sure. But I don't know. I'm okay with whatever he's trying to do, and I don't think they're gonna miss him personally. But I'm not a golf guy. Are you gonna miss him?
I mean, it's just an iconic, golf tournament. Yeah. And it's a face you want to see out there.
How many green jackets does he have?
I believe he's got 3.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
This will be the first
he
time.
Shows up.
Yeah, first time he's missed the Masters in like 29 years. So.
Wow. Maybe I'll watch this time because he's not on.
Yeah, I mean, he's always making a splash, whether he's shooting really well or he's also the kind of guy that Augusta gets the best of too, where he puts up high scores.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if more comes out leading up to it, and if he says anything more and goes on his like media tour and stuff like that to kind of protect his name before it all begins.
Should we expect Happy Gilmore to be
happy? He's what jacket did he win? Gold jacket?
Gold jacket.
The gold
jacket. Who gives a hoot?
Before we move on from our DeHops Beer Flight segment, I want to remind everyone that DeHops Brewing Company and Cafe is open and pouring some of the best craft beer in West Michigan. Their revamped food menu, rotating taps, wine, and ciders make DeHops perfect for whatever you have going on. From late night drinks with friends, dinner with the family, and everything in between. Actually, late night drinks, I should probably remove that because they close so early these days. But just get there at a good time and drink all you want. Then.
For dinner. Dinner time.
Probably just
dinner time drinks.
Yeah. DeHops is becoming a staple in the West Michigan restaurant community that we highly recommend. And we share all their pictures. Their pictures are incredible. The pictures that they have on their social media, they do a great job of that. It makes me hungry every day, so that's probably a problem, but we'll talk about that some other time. Taco Tuesday is today. We are not
for
there,
New Year's resolution.
Yeah, exactly. Next year, $2.50 tacos. You can pair them with a $3 seltzer and have a great night for cheap. Bring your mom, bring your girlfriend, and maybe your wife too. But they also have the new mahi mahi tacos, not your father's grilled cheese, and smothered fries. I did do that on purpose for the record.
Okay.
DeHops is the official brewery of State of My Sports in 2022. And if you mention State of My Sports, you get a nice little beer off your first, a nice little discount off your first beer.
Am I supposed to have a girlfriend alongside my wife, or I don't get what?
And bring your mom.
To be honest with you, it was a joke that Drew Carey said on Whose Line Is It Anyways, like 20 years ago. And it's always stuck with me because I thought it was the funniest thing of all time.
I thought it was pretty funny. Good job.
Thanks, man. I should have just kept credit for it and so gave it to Drew.
You definitely should have.
Two icons, you got to give each other credit where credit's due.
Who's the other icon?
Me.
Oh.
Someday. New Year's resolution.
One last golf comment coming in real quick. Mike Workema?
Oh, yeah. Mike, he hasn't
Mike.
watched in forever.
What's
man.
up?
Hey, glad to know you're still kicking.
Mike said, interestingly enough, Tiger isn't listed on list of past champions not playing. So his name did not fall on. I don't know if that's because of the injury or...
Say what?
Interesting.
He also hasn't really released a timetable for when he'll be back on the tour.
Nice.